Christelle Robellin,
Yes.
Healthcare Marketing Director, Linxens. Off you go. One more try.
Good. So yeah, I would like to talk to you about our manufacturing capabilities in flexible printed circuits to develop an electrode platform that we are using for healthcare application. So I introduce you again, Linxens. I don't know where. So if you heard about the group. So we are a middle-sized group. So with 50, that's the next slide. With 100 million revenue. We are the world-leading manufacturing for connectors and RFID antenna, specifically for smart card application, meaning payment card, SIM card, passport. And for a couple of years, we are diversifying into the healthcare market with the same technology. We produce in really high volume, so we produce billions of products every year, and we have office in most of the continents. So we have the head office in France, and we are operating from Europe and Asia. Since a couple of years, we have now the ISO 13485 certification specific for medical products, because that's a real, that's a real ambition to grow into this specific market. Then next slide, please. And we are focusing our effort for developing and manufacturing solution in some specific segment of the healthcare market. So into biosensors, stick-to-skin wearables, and traceability solution, mostly with RFID solution, but we are also developing some long-range solution for traceability. The next slide. We are, so all our processes are based on roll-to-roll because we are manufacturing, as I was mentioning, so really high volume, so every year. So, and we are investing into that kind of process for 40 years. Our core process is a PCB microfabrication process that uses photolithography and electroplating. Starting from a flexible substrate, we are partnering a copper layer that has been laminated on the substrate. Then we electroplate some metal on top of the copper. So first the nickel, and then some noble metal. And we can really achieve really thin deposition of noble metal. And that's an advantage for cost effectiveness. So that's how we are building our electrodes, and if needed, we can also add a cover layer on top of that. So so that's the core process. But we are adding almost every year additional roll-to-roll processes. So you can go ahead, yeah. So to add features to those electrodes, first we can have a sensing layer, so with surface functionalization. We can also add some electronics with our component assembly capabilities, and with our converting capabilities that we bought almost 2 years ago. We can also integrate some microfluidics and some adhesive films to go to patch application. Next slide, please. So we develop and manufacture some customer-specific design. So we don't own any design. So, and we offer different product architecture based, for example, on these three constructions. So you can have the electrode on one side or on both sides of the substrate. Or you can have a really interesting construction, the last construction, that's more for diagnostics application, where we build a well so that the customer can deposit some reagents inside of the well and contact